Hey. So I just tried to take a walk. That didn't end up so well. So very short of breath when I'm walking, but was able to recover quite nicely once I stopped. And so yeah, so got my lab work back, and it does. My C-reactive protein was what I would say mildly elevated. So the normal range is 0 to 1. It was 1.3. And liver, uh, my liver test showed that there was some liver damage there as well. Um, with the white blood cell count and the white blood cell count being low and the neutrophils being high on day one after the plane ride, my guess is that I did not have coronavirus. My guess is that I actually got hepatitis. And I don't know, or at least a hepatitis like syndrome. I would say that um, my anion gap was at the very tip top of high, or at the very tip top of normal on day one. And my guess is that if they had done the liver panel at that point, that my liver panel would have been much higher. So I suggested to my doctor to actually repeat those tests, the CRP and the CMP, 2 weeks from today, just to make sure that those are going down. We did have a couple of people think that they had food poisoning on the ship, and we had one person that had severe diarrhea for 3 days prior to getting on the plane. So my guess is that I actually never got coronavirus. My guess is that whatever I am dealing with is something different than coronavirus. And it may be something that's going around as well. And there might be two different things going on, guys. So at the same time that this coronavirus is going on, I'm beginning to wonder if there's something else that's also being spread that they're not actually tracking. I'm listening to our scanner feed, and we're getting a lot of people just dropping dead. Um, people that are just going unconscious. We had a 10-year-old that went into a seizure with no fever. We had a person, I believe, yesterday that went for a walk with their dog and dropped down unconscious as well. We're seeing a lot of people just dropping that don't have respiratory symptoms. And if I were to be continuing going on, if you've got inflammation in your heart, you might not know it except for just some shortness of breath before you actually go down. So, and that may have been what I saw in the leaked footage from Wuhan as well. I don't know if sometimes when you want to release something, you release something else that has more symptoms, and with something that has no symptoms but kills you, so that everybody's focused on the one thing that does have symptoms that you can track, that everybody's tracking that instead of looking at these people that are just dropping dead. It's a military tactic, but I'm hearing that on the scanner. I'm experiencing those symptoms myself, and yeah, like I said, my spider senses are up. Trying to figure out. I know that they're lying. I know that there's a lot of lying going on. I haven't completely found out which part is the lie. I know that they've got several truths going on that don't match up. It's kind of like when you look at blood work and everything fits in the puzzle except for one piece, and you're like, wait a minute, that piece doesn't go. That actually can't happen in that blood work if this is what's going on. And it's as a mind that does that solves those things, there's a lot that is not making sense. So my guess is that there's two different things going on here, and we're all so focused on the one that's actually killing people is actually getting away from us. So yeah, so I don't know if that's true. I can't tell you that that's true. I have no hard evidence other than listening to the scanner feeds and my own personal experience with whatever's going on, my own personal blood work, and the things that I'm sensing. So being a part of this process, um, it has there's just something going on. Don't know what it is. So just thought I'd let you guys know. I did actually put all my blood work on my Facebook site. So if you want to see that, at least and I will try and put the blood work that was done in Atlanta on day 1 after the plane ride, and the blood work that was done on I believe it was day 5 after the plane ride. So that the people that are medical people can actually take a look at it and see what you think. But anyway.